Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm here with Sam,
Good day.
and we are. What are we doing?
We are ranking New Who.
That's right. That's right. You tell them.
Yeah,
Um,
we are. We've decided to. We are not going to do episode rankings because we would probably be here for 6 hours, knowing us.
yes.
So we're just kind of compiling it, doing it per season. This doesn't include season two, but we're just going to pretend to add that on in post because it's just easier.
Even the tier list doesn't consider it canon.
Uh, um. So, Reese,
That's me.
where are we thinking for series one?
Right, series one genuinely could not have gone off to a better start. Okay, well maybe it could have in some areas
It could have been slightly better here and there.
because the only things that really stick out to me that aren't that good is some of the humor. I'm not keen on
Yeah,
Aliens in London.
there's a lot of fart jokes, a lot of childish things, but
Yeah.
it does make sense because they're trying to keep that youngish audience there. So fart jokes are an immediate thing that's going to be there.
Yeah, I'm not a fan personally because I don't think that belongs in Doctor Who.
I don't mind it because Sarah Jane Adventures as well. They're in there. Um, I think the worst part of this series is the fact that there's quite a few boring episodes.
Yeah, the long game particularly is
The
quite.
long the long game is it's something.
I don't want to say it's nothing, but there's not a lot to it.
I like the beginning of it quite a lot.
Hmm.
I like how it starts and brings us into this place, which I can barely remember because I haven't seen it in years. I'm just trying to remember everything that happens. But I remember when I did watch it, I really enjoyed the first half of the episode.
Yeah,
And the more we cut to Simon Pegg and the more we learn about his character and stuff, it just loses it.
it's a shame because that's the episode they put Simon Pegg in.
Yep, and Simon Pegg is incredible.
Yeah, the Doctor.
The doc.
Gutted. He only got one series.
I
Very
think
sad about that, but
I'm of the opinion that Nine is probably one of the best Doctors.
oh, I agree.
And I really wish he had a second or third season because then we would have seen him shine and have I because I love his arc. I love his entire arc in this series
Yeah,
and how him struggling coming to terms with the time war and
very much the man who regrets.
yeah, he is the man and 10 kind of carries on that arc, but
Yeah,
it is just Nine's arc, so that's why 10 is
yeah.
so good.
Nine's a miserable bastard.
Yeah, he is a
And I love
miserable.
that. I love when the Doctor is a miserable bastard.
It is good. And also this is probably one of the few um brilliant finales from Russell T Davies.
Yeah, there's some genuine good payoff.
There's good payoff, there's stakes, it's not a huge massive reset button. Um I forget. Wait, is there a reset button in the finale? I forget.
No,
No, okay. That's why it's good. Uh,
Rose
um,
makes, quite frankly, the ultimate sacrifice, and then the
hmm,
Doctor makes the ultimate sacrifice, saving Rose, and he goes out that way.
hmm,
Which is
and
the most doctory way he could have gone out.
really is. Um, quickly going back to bad episodes.
Oh, great.
Unquiet Dead.
I don't know if I call that a bad episode. It's not.
It's
It sort of
it's
blends into the background.
it's like the long game. The further it goes on, the less I am interested in what's happening.
Yeah, it's not. When I think of series one, there were a few episodes that instantly pop into my brain, and that's Dalek and Father's Day.
Hmm.
Parting of the Ways, Bad Wolf.
Yeah.
Unquiet Dead, I seem to forget about.
I the episode. See, I'm very weird because Empty Child, I love. It's a brilliant
I
episode.
love that.
But in typical Moffat fashion, episode two starts with a quick resolution to a massive cliffhanger in the previous episode. and it kind of wears thin for the like tension for the rest of the episode for me. At least that's how I felt, and
Hmm.
I just struggled to enjoy the second half. And then, well, I didn't really enjoy Doctor Dances. It's the same kind of scenario when I watched uh series two, the Cyberman episode in the alternate universe. The first half I loved. Episode two, although the second part immediately opens to a quick resolution to a cliffhanger, and it's just not that interesting.
I feel like that's always been the thing with Doctor Who and cliffhangers.
Hmm.
Resolutions to cliffhangers are usually just out the way within the first 5 minutes.
Yeah, and I understand it from like a budget standpoint. You got to fill that time, but you also got to
I suppose
make
so.
sacrifices.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think overall it's a really good season. It's a good solid start
It's
to
a
the
very
show.
strong start, and it's certainly better than the series that comes after it. In my opinion.
I we'll get to that in a moment,
Yeah,
but I think where do we want to put this?
I think it's A tier.
A
If it
tier.
hadn't been for some series later, it would be an S tier.
Hmm.
But A
I
tier,
think
I don't know. Maybe it does belong in S tier. I don't know.
I don't know if it does belong in S tier because there's a few boring episodes. But again, it does such a good job as a revival, especially with
Yeah,
episode one.
and you have to think about the pressure that was on the show at the time.
Hmm.
Because if this didn't go well, that was it. And it, considering the position it was in,
Hmm.
it really did manage to save Doctor Who as a name.
Hmm.
So that is probably why it's my favorite, one of my favorite series of all time, because of what it did.
Hmm. I I'm feeling B, like a strong B at the very top,
Hmm.
because there are just those few bits where I just difficult for me to rate higher. But I think you know what? For now, we'll have it in A tier.
Yeah, for now we'll just stick it there.
Stick it there because it's a brilliant finale, brilliant opening. Um, just a lot of great writing.
There is.
There
I
is a
love it.
lot. Right. Now, me and you disagree on series two.
It's not bad, but I think it is the weakest of RTD one.
Um, for me, it's on par with series three.
Okay.
I think series three overall is potentially slightly more iconic, and especially when you have the master come in, and is just it's. I feel like series three was more involved with British culture at the time and was kind of like a staple,
I mean,
and
yeah.
that continued on with series four being like the big thing.
I mean,
And
British culture at that time was Sharon Osbourne and McFly, and guess who was in Sound of Drums? You know, it
uh,
really tapped into that era, and it really shows.
hmm.
It shows its age.
I also I also think series two has a brilliant finale that series three doesn't
I
do.
do prefer I prefer Army of Ghosts and Doomsday to Sound of Drums and
Yeah,
Last of the Time Lords.
I oh gosh, I don't. Oh, we'll get to Last of the Time Lord soon.
We'll
But
get there.
I generally think I haven't seen it in a while, but I also haven't seen Pine of the Ways in a while. But I remember rewatching the series two finale, and just being more just, I guess, engaged. Which
Hmm.
sounds weird. I felt more engaged in the story because it's this massive arc for Rose that's like suddenly getting a conclusion, and a kind of big arc for the Doctor as well, because now he's just like just fucking just depressed as
He's
shit after this
destroyed.
moment. He is
He's absolutely
destroyed.
defeated.
I think if this season or series didn't have those two Cybermen episodes, Lover Monsters and Fear Her,
Hmm.
I think it would get a high rating.
That is fair enough, honestly.
But you also got episodes like School Reunion, Girl in the Fireplace,
Oh, I know.
Idiot's Lantern, which, but again, me and you disagree on. I
School
love
re-
Idiot's
school re-
Lantern.
school reunion is incredible. Love it.
School Reunion is phenomenal. And also, the Satan Pit and Impossible Planet, brilliant two-parter.
Yeah.
And yeah, just Army of Ghosts and Doomsday. So, like, it's on par with Series 1, but also has more downs than Series 1, but has some higher highs. Um,
What are we thinking about 10 rows?
I like Tenrose.
Mm.
I really like Tenrose. I wish it was 9 in rows for this series.
But we can't have nice things.
We can't have nice things, and I really wonder how that would have gone about if Series 2 was 9 in rows. But also, again, this series opens up with a banger episode. And 10, I love how different yet somewhat similar 10 is to 9. And I also love the ending of Christmas Invasion, where you understand his character completely.
I like the Christmas invasion. I love the reveal to his doctor. I
Mm.
love the TARDIS translation circuit suddenly working again. That build up is I love that scene so much.
Mm.
And David is giving it his all in that scene.
He is giving it all from sleeping the entire episode.
Yeah.
I think with its issues, it deserves top of B.
Okay.
Are you alright with that?
I can get with that.
Cool.
As long as you're not putting Series 13 in there.
No, Series 13 is not going in B.
Thank God.
Oh no, I've got some standards at least.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
Yeah. No, I think it's up there with Series 1, but Series 1 has some moments that I do prefer.
Okay.
Um.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fair.
Series 3. I'll let you speak more for this one.
I love how Series 3 begins.
Hmm.
I love the Jones family. They're brilliant.
Hmm.
Annalise and Martha's dad. My God. Like I love the domestic part of that series so much.
Hmm.
Like it's a very dysfunctional family.
It is incredibly dysfunctional.
Let's talk about Martha.
Martha, I feel so sorry for Martha.
So do I.
I feel so sorry for, and this is a thing that I get annoyed with in later series, especially with the intense focus on Unit, is the fact that Martha is nowhere to be seen. Because you would think that she would be a big part of Unit, but she's just nowhere.
Yeah, that's a good point.
The amount of people that are companions that are in Unit currently is just dumb.
It's
They don't need
stupid.
to be.
Half of them are children. Come on.
Exactly. But it's fine.
If you gave me a picture of Unit in the 1970s and Unit in 2023, who am I going to trust more to save the world? Let's think realistically and critically here.
Oh, but it's fine. We can give a 13-year-old a gun. It's completely fine.
Yeah,
Don't worry
but
about it.
we can give disabled characters rockets and guns in their chairs, but we can't have them be evil.
We can't have the Doctor have a sonic screwdriver because it looks like a
looks
gun.
too much like a gun. Even
Anyways,
though
let's go back.
hang on. How did this happen? We're in Disney era. Hang on.
Okay.
So series 3.
So Biff and Jones, I think, is a lukewarm opener.
Fair enough. I like it.
I think it's the problem. It's giving too much of Aliens of London, too much kind of cringe humor, and just overall too ridiculous.
It is a bit goofy with the
Yeah.
sucking blood from a straw.
Yeah, it's
That's
like
really
it's like a
goofy.
cool concept-ish, but I don't know, just I didn't care for a lot of what was happening.
Okay.
Uh, but I like the Jadoon. I think the Jadoon are
The
awesome.
Jadoon are fantastic. I fucking love space rhinos.
Um,
Doctor
I
Who's
think
best.
Shakespeare Code is a much better setup for Martha.
It's fine.
I love it. I see that's a lot of these beginning episodes for both these the first three series I really enjoy. They're really good setups for these characters.
Hmm.
Especially Gridlock. Gridlock is really good.
I love Gridlock. Is it the first time we hear Gallifrey? I think it is in the revival,
Um,
or
I
at
think
least is it Gallifrey's first name drop? Because I don't recall it being
I
mentioned in
I
series
I
one
swear it's
or two.
mentioned in series one.
Is it?
It must be. Um,
But I like that it's taken until series three to have that sort of conversation.
yeah, it takes its time with bringing back stuff from the past, and the only thing from the past that truly does bring back is the Autons and
The
Daleks in the
Daleks.
first series.
But it introduces them like new villains,
Yeah,
which
it
is
does a
where it
really good job
works.
of that.
It doesn't tell you that it's an old thing from an old story.
Mm,
Um, they do hit quite well, these returns.
yeah, much better than they
Very
do in
effective.
later series.
Yeah, we'll get there.
I also think the two-parter with the Daleks in series three is really good.
Oh yes, Andrew Garfield.
Yes,
The Andrew
it
Garfield episodes.
again. It's a really goofy episode, but I love that period of history and think it's
Yeah,
like a really interesting time. I just love what's his name, Dalek Sec or something.
Dalek Sec. Yes,
Yeah, I he was so weird when I first saw that on TV,
he was
and
the only Doctor Who thing that ever scared me as a child,
yeah,
which
and
surprises me.
again, this is the thing with series three. It that you recognize a lot of its iconography. When you think about RTD Era One, you're mainly thinking about like a lot of the things that you saw in the shop or on TV,
Yeah.
and it's from series three and four.
Hmm.
Like those I again most culturally influencing series, aside from Rose stuff.
Yeah.
I adore the Dalek two-parter.
The Dalek two-parter is absolutely fantastic, but then we have some of the best episodes in the show, sort of in a row.
Oh yes.
Because you get Blink and Utopia and Sound of Drums in a row.
Mm. And also Human Nature and Family of Blood
Human.
before it.
Oh yeah, no, they come literally before those. You're right.
Yep.
5 episodes in a row that are almost perfect Doctor Who.
I think that Human Nature, Family of Blood, and Blink are perfect Doctor Who.
Yeah,
I think Family of Blood is much better than Blink, far beyond Blink.
I kind of have to agree with you. I do think most people think there aren't better episodes than Blink, but I think there
Oh,
definitely
there's
are.
many. There's
Yeah,
so many. Like
Blink is incredible, but
Blink is an incredible standalone horror episode that's completely and utterly Doctor Light.
yeah,
It's fantastic. Family of Blood, well, Human Nature and Family of Blood is a brilliant companion focused episode that I feel like is more of an interesting quote unquote Doctor Light episode than Blink.
yeah.
Both raise up questions about what's going on, but I feel like Human Nature and Family Blood has just a lot more heart to it.
I can see that.
And I feel like just the stakes are much higher.
Paul Cornell, he's the writer of that episode, I think.
Mm.
Bring him back. Um,
Bring
bring him back.
uh we don't need to talk about Blink. There's nothing we can say.
Apart from the Weeping Angels are probably like the biggest influence that Doctor Who has had on anything ever, probably.
Well, yeah, yeah,
Because
and
Weeping
no
Angels
episode
are a
has come
huge
close.
thing. Yeah.
No episode has come close to beating it,
No.
or being just as good.
Yeah.
I don't think there's been a bad Angels episode. They've just not.
I
They've just been all right.
the I don't like when they bring the Weeping Angels back because they keep changing the rules
Mm.
and they keep adding stuff and it makes it less of a threat.
Yeah,
It's just nowhere near as effective as they were in their first appearance. So I feel like Blink should have been the one and only time in the show.
I
Like
don't know. I feel like
I like the Series 5 Angel story, but
mm,
you know,
that's fair.
I don't think anything ever came close to Blink for Weeping Angels.
Utopia.
Utopia. We watched
After
that in person when we
we
met
watched
up a
that
few
in
weeks ago.
person as a
Yeah.
group, that was. Okay, I used to love Utopia. I remember watching it when it first came out. I loved it then, and on my rewatch a few years back, I loved it then as well. But
Hmm.
recently, I've just not felt much for it.
It's all the
It
rewatches.
no, it's just I didn't care as much for what was going on, and yeah, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's as good of a reveal. I think the only good part of the episode is the reveal, and the rest of the
Really?
episode, aside from like the stuff with Captain Jack and like his stuff, I don't care much for what goes on.
Hmm. I'm quite
Like,
surprised by that actually.
yeah, I was too. I was just like, what's going on? Why am I not caring for this? Maybe I just need to watch it like by myself.
Yeah, because we weren't
But
watching it as a group. It was me, you, Rodney, and Brandon in the same
yeah,
room.
in the same room.
Yeah, that was really funny.
That was that was insane.
We did
Uh,
battles and time cards from that came out from the series.
yeah, we did.
I'll drop a picture on the screen, but we were doing battles
We
in
we
time as if it was 2007 again.
we unboxed all of them. The amount of duplicates, Jesus.
I've still got the box in my somewhere.
Based. Utopia, I'm not huge on.
Hmm. Okay,
Mm.
but I never get tired of that master reveal. I never
Oh,
tire from
that's
seeing
fair.
that. I never tire
That's
from it.
fair.
Right. Do we
Oh,
want to
gosh.
talk about Dr. Jesus?
Oh, can we stick with Sound of Drums?
Okay, let's stick with Sound of Drums. I love it.
I haven't rewatched it since, and on my rewatch that years ago that I did in like late 2020, I think I watched series 3.
Yeah,
I loved it. Sound of Drums was like my favorite episode for ages.
it is bloody good telly.
It's like turn left before turn left.
Hmm.
It's like the glimmers of that episode, and also the master is just insane.
John Sim is great.
He's great, and he
I will
looks like he's
say.
having fun as well.
He definitely is. He's absolutely. I absolutely love some of the stuff when he's the prime minister
Hmm.
and he starts being a dickhead towards the president of America.
Yeah.
I love all that stuff because he just doesn't give a damn.
Just don't give a damn.
Exactly.
Um.
And then he gets a Tocqueville to kill the president of America. He really doesn't like the
uh,
president of America, does he?
I do like how evil the master is in his first appearance back.
Yeah. Oh, something
Um.
I absolutely love about the Sound of Drums at the end is get a sort of scene where you see Tocqueville breaking into people's houses.
Oh
That's
yeah.
terrifying because they did a similar thing in Series 2 with the Cybermen.
Mm. It's. I
Love that sort
really
of
miss
thing.
when Doctor Who was terrifying
Yeah, I love that sort of thing.
and had actual horror moments. And you got to remember, this entire series is a PG.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to remember that. And the new series, every single one has been a 12, and it's just not felt like a 12 at all. it doesn't feel like they're pushing what they can do.
I think the reason things are less scary now is because they're computer generated.
Yeah, no,
Like
that could be, and that is definitely a factor.
the Toclafane were computer generated, but
Hmm.
they weren't big dogs or big skeletons. They weren't
Yeah,
massive, huge things. It was
and the sound design helps a lot.
yeah.
Um, so okay, we should probably talk about Last of the Time Lords before we stick to too long on series
It's
three.
the be all end all of series three.
Last of the Time Lords is, in my opinion, possibly one of the worst episodes of Doctor Who.
It starts with an okay thing. I there's something about it skipping. How long is it? A year?
I think he has a year.
It's fine, but I don't know. I'm not a fan. I'm
It
not a
just
fan of
tries
a lot
to
of things it
do
does.
it tries to do like a proper dystopian kind of thing,
Yeah,
but just ends up coming across as just cringe. That's all I can like. Again, I haven't seen it in like a few years, but I still remember how I felt when I watched it. But watching it a few years ago, I've never been more. I remember because I went on a call with you and Rodney, and I was ranting for at least an hour about how ridiculous that is.
yeah,
Or
yeah.
what if
No,
we
I
said all
remember
say
that.
the Doctor's name? Yeah, like
It
we're
being a
like
prayer and using the Archangel net, the
it.
Archangel
It,
network being a phone network. I don't know
it,
how they've managed. I don't know how they managed to make it like. I don't get it.
it reminded me of that scene in the Peter Pan movie from 2003 where Tinkerbell ends up dies, but Peter's just like so sad and says, "I do believe in fairies. I do."
It is
And every
very
single
yeah.
character shouts that, and then Tinkerbell comes back to life. And
It is very stupid.
it's so dumb, and I'm gonna try and condense what I'm gonna say because I rant about this all the time. Is the the point of Doctor Who is that he's an alien trying to fit in with human society, and he's not a god. And this
Yeah,
episode basically says, you know what? Screw that. The Doctor is a god. No,
yeah. I
that's
suppose
not the Doctor.
I don't like it either. It doesn't help they literally have the imagery of the Doctor floating like as some big force.
It's so.
It's very on the nose and it's very daft.
I
I'm
can
not a fan.
excuse like at that point I can excuse Love and Monsters completely, but I can't excuse that.
Well, there are things we can't excuse.
Yeah, but Tirsack chicken.
I'd rather not remember that one. But anyway,
Oh,
that's series three. Martha goes home.
Doctor basically
Leaving,
goes,
yeah,
"See ya."
leaving the Doctor on a note of he didn't look at me twice, so fuck you. And that's the
Well,
end of that.
and good for her. Good
Yeah,
for
good for her
Martha.
because she lived in the sort of shadow of
She lived in the shadow of
Rose,
Rose,
and she
and
wasn't there. Rose
and
wasn't even there.
and every single Doctor Who fan that loves Rose that I've spoken to despises Martha,
I'm
and
never
it
gonna
just
understand that.
proves the point. It's so dumb. Martha's great. Ugh.
Yeah, it's so annoying when the show tried to remind you of Rose.
I don't care for Rose. I loved her in series one and two. We need to stop bringing her back and mentioning her.
Yeah,
It
they
just that arc ended.
Voyage of the
Series
Damned.
four
Voyage of the
starts
Damned
off.
first. Do we want to talk about Voyage of the Damned?
Oh wait, we haven't even ranked series three yet.
Good point. Um,
um,
really?
it's that finale. It's that finale that really.
I was about to disagree, but I do the same with season one, so I like with 2024 season one, so I can't criticize that.
Like,
Wouldn't be fair for me to do that, but wow.
I don't know. They're kind of on par. Like if I if I'm basing it off finale series two, if I'm basing it off like
The whole thing.
actual incredible episodes, series three.
I think My reason is Series three's highs are higher than Series two's highs.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have that there. The top
All
of
right.
B. It can't be A because of that fucking finale.
Fair enough.
I I'm so I. Anyways, Voyage of the Damned. It's fine. It's
Th-
it's there.
There is some rubbish in there though.
There is a lot of rubbish.
Um, the Doctor being lifted by angels is. What did Russell think he was cooking with that?
He wasn't cooking. It's just like, oh yeah, everyone loved Doctor Jesus.
He
Let's do
was
that again.
he was parboiling. Um,
It's 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 fine. It's a little bit of Christmas schlock,
you
and
can forgive it for being a bit naff for Christmas.
it's certainly the weakest Christmas special in RTD era.
I'd agree, but the next Doctor is pretty bad.
Ah,
We'll get
I
there.
don't know. We'll get
Yeah,
there.
we'll get there. Series 4.
Series 4, Partners in Crime,
Love it.
probably better than Rose,
I might.
but
I kind of agree. I love
like
Donna too much.
I like as a coming back for Doctor Who, Series 1 opening is phenomenal, but Partners in Crime is just it's the um
It's found its stride.
it's found its stride, and the companion and the Doctor are just electric. They bounce off of each other so well.
Yes, I
It's
completely agree.
it's it's like Series 4 is like it's really good, but is also just incredible from like a standpoint of the connection and chemistry between the two leads.
Yeah,
And the arc that Donna has is it brings me to tears every single time I watch Series 4.
because I mean, Journey's End is heartbreaking.
Like I've rewatched half of Series 4 recently, and it's still just as good as I remember it when I was a kid.
Yeah,
And I'm a person who very much is against nostalgia, and none of what I feel for Series 4 is nostalgia rating. It is just
it's
incredible
just good
television.
writing. It's good acting. It's the chemistry with the main cast.
It's a very it's like the perfect trajectory for those first four series. It just goes up and up and up. Aside from series 2, but it just keeps
Yeah,
going up, and it's at the peak of Doctor Who.
quite literally the pinnacle.
It's the pinnacle of Doctor Who that we've come close to before, but we're never going to get there again.
No,
But I don't think we need to. Series 4 sets the standard for what Doctor Who could be, but I don't think it needs to be. It just needs to be good, solid TV again.
absolutely.
But yeah,
And Donna's family as well.
Donna's found.
Let's talk about Wilf.
Wilf, oh
And
my.
yes, I love how supportive he is.
Wilf,
I love how Donna talks about, this strange man in the blue box.
mm,
He just supports her.
yeah,
He's rooting for her. I love that so much.
I love Wilf. He
Yeah.
he is the best non companion character in the show.
Oh, absolutely. I think that's kind of why I forgive The End of Time. Because the stuff with Ten and Wilf is the best stuff in that story.
Yeah, I agree with that. End of Time is bad, but Wilf just makes it tolerable
Yeah.
as best he can.
Bernard
um,
Cribbins was absolutely incredible.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
And again, he's incredible in Invasion of the Daleks or in Dalek Invasion Earth, whatever it's
Yeah.
called.
Really, he's been part of Doctor Who since then. You
Since
know?
1965, I believe,
Yeah.
which is
We
crazy.
absolutely adore him.
Absolutely adore Wilf.
Yeah.
Peak character, peak actor.
Yeah.
Um, Yeah, Partners in Crime, phenomenal. Fires of Pompeii. Oh my
Mm.
gosh, Fires of Pompeii is so
Get in my
good.
belly.
Fires of Pompeii. Again, this is why Donna is the best companion because of how she she gets through to the Doctor in this episode. She fights for what she believes is right, and is so just she's just I don't know what other words I could use to
I,
describe Donna.
I don't know another companion who would be able to successfully sway the Doctor like that into
She's so compassionate.
genuinely changing events of history to save a few people.
She's so compassionate.
Yeah,
She just adores people. I love Donna. I love Fires of
she's
Pompeii.
the most human. She has a sort of loud front, but that
Mm,
really is just a front because she's so human,
mm.
and that really shows in Planet of the Ood as well because she's absolutely heartbroken.
Oh yeah, Planet of the Ood.
Yeah,
Yeah, Planet of the Ood is sad.
yeah. You know, I think at one point she even contemplates just not traveling anymore.
Yeah, yeah, she does. Just
Donna
again,
is fantastic, and I don't think we've had a companion come close.
no. Um, then you have the Sontaran two-parter.
Martha's back in that one. Um,
Martha is back.
I really like it. I love the rich genius being an absolute loser.
Yeah,
That's
it's
really
it's a really
funny.
good two-parter. And the
Yeah.
Sontarans, while I'm not keen on their outfit, I do like the fact that they are more nuanced Sontarans than what we get in Chibnall era.
Yeah, the writing of the Sontarans is so good in that two-parter. I feel
Yeah,
like if we'd had the design that we'd had for Phlox, or at least something similar to the classic
yeah,
Sontarans, in the Sontaran stratagem and the Poison Sky, it would have been perfect.
it would have been. And that two-parter is almost perfect.
It is.
It's really good. Um, and then we're followed by probably the only bad episode in series four, which is the Doctor's daughter.
I wouldn't even say it's bad. It's just a sort of it's. You know when you bite into a nice bit of food and you come across a hard bit that sort of puts you off.
Yeah,
That's the Doctor's daughter.
yeah. Like
But the
you,
food is too
you
good. You have to continue eating it.
there's some decent bits in Doctor's daughter. It's a bit too goofy. Very cringe in a lot of areas. Has a few Game of Thrones actors, which I do quite like.
Georgia Tennant is
Um,
brilliant in this
and
episode.
um, the ending's message is incredibly heavy-handed.
Mm.
Um, with the
The
whole gun thing.
the okay, like Jenny being shot, yeah, it's all sad and everything. But the
Mm.
fish guy died. He drowned.
I cared more about the fish guy
So did I. Him and
than
Martha were
Jenny
great.
because technically Jenny isn't real. Like
I mean, she was created with, with the Doctor's DNA.
created through something weird. And
Yeah,
also, I
it
hate.
was weird.
I'm not sure how well you've only been fighting this war for like a few hours or a week or so. I'm not sure if I liked that
I
twist.
don't think it landed as heavy as it was intended to.
Yeah, and it brings up more questions than it should.
Yeah, fair enough.
Um, but then we're followed by one of my favorite episodes, Unicorn and the Wasp.
Which is a nice classic murder mystery.
Nice classic murder mystery. It's not a brilliant episode.
It,
I
it's a comfort
I
episode.
Yeah, it's a comfort episode. I love it a lot because I grew up with Agatha Christie.
Yeah,
I grew up with watching murder mysteries on TV and just have been obsessed with those. So that's why I love that episode so much because it's a big point in Agatha Christie's history where nobody really knows what went on, and that's a great concept for a Doctor Who episode.
yeah, absolutely.
Um,
Fucking love a big wasp. The
But do you know
scene,
what I love?
yeah,
I love libraries.
that's fantastic. But you know what you don't get in a library?
What?
Poisoning. I love the I love going back to Unicorn and the Wasp. I love that poisoning scene with the Doctor so much.
It's really
Where
good.
he has like just a full on spaz attack. Can I say that? Um, just salt. I need something salty. No, that's too salty. Oh, it's too
I need
salty.
a big shock. I need a big shock. Oh, it's so
Christ.
this episode is so goofy, but it's goofy done well.
Yeah, because everything surrounding it. I was gonna say is serious, but the episode is about a big wasp, so I don't know.
It's serious in its own
I
ways.
feel like there's goofy, and then there's you know Doctor Who
Wacky.
goofy.
Yeah.
There's a certain charm to Doctor Who goofy.
Mm. Um, and maybe possibly the best episode or a contender for the best episode is Silence in the Library and Forest of the Dead.
Absolutely. I always wonder if Moffat knew he was going to be the showrunner when he wrote this.
I I my brain's just stopped working. I haven't seen this episode in a while, but I try to keep it that way for some episodes in Series 4 because they are so good. I don't want
Yeah,
that to fade away. But Forest of the Dead is one of the few episodes of Doctor Who that has made me cry.
really. What
Yes,
specifically is it? The scene.
it's the scene.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Um, and I feel like that's like the mainly the thing with River Song in general. Like a lot of River Song scenes, um, usually make me cry because of how well written of a character she was in the
To
beginning of
begin
her
with,
arc.
yes. To
To
begin
begin
with.
with, I think the best thing with River Song is where she starts in series 4 and where um, her character arc ends in series 9 are
Yeah.
great. Everything in the middle is wishy washy.
In other words, the stuff in Series 6. We'll get there.
uh, we'll get there, but
Um,
no, it's a great. It's again dark horror episodes for Doctor Who work really well.
really good story. Pre Inside Number 9, Steve Pemberton's in this.
True, true.
Elon Musk's ex-wife is in this, um, which is a funny bit of trivia.
That's
I've always
crazy.
found that amusing. What else about the episode is amusing? They introduce that the Sonic doesn't work on wood.
I
Wait,
thought that was um uh an older episode.
was it? I
I
always thought it
swear
was
it
this
was.
one. Maybe I'm wrong. I always thought it was this one.
Because I remember in oh, what was it? It was it Girl in the Fireplace?
You may be right, actually.
It might, because I remember with the stone, he was mentioning I think, or Rose asks what else does it work on or doesn't work on. I'm pretty sure the doctor says wood or something.
Oh,
I could be wrong.
we'll find out.
Midnight. Oh,
Get in my belly.
Midnight. I don't think I ever watched Midnight when I was younger.
It was the only episode I watched when I was younger. No, that's wrong. I watched every episode, but Midnight was always an episode I would come back to because I loved it.
Oh,
It's so
again,
funny how Russell talks about low budget horror like it's a bad thing. But
and
then
then you have that.
he created this masterpiece, so I don't know how he can say that.
Mm,
Love it. The
great,
the
great side
characters are
characters.
fantastic. Yeah.
Great horror.
I love how some are just deliberately annoying.
Great humor as well. Like
Yes.
Donna's chilling while the doctor is just facing death.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She's having a
Oh.
she's having a great time while the doctor is trying to deal with a bunch of loud people giving him
And an
rubbish.
entity.
And an entity you can't see. That we shouldn't ever see. Hopefully, we never
We
see it.
shouldn't. Hopefully.
The the directing as well.
Like, with a lot of older Doctor Who, you have like a few like episodes where it doesn't necessarily coincide with the plot.
Yeah.
This is one of them, and it's a brilliant episode. Like, I miss when episodes where they didn't contribute to the plot, but they were really good.
It's
So
so
you didn't
incredible.
mind.
Yeah.
But I feel
It's
like that's because it had more episodes to work with.
it is such a great episode on, the human nature, blaming,
Mm,
um, thinking you're right, and
mm.
fearing the unknown.
It's because the unknown is scary, and I love how the episode plays into that.
Yeah, and the characters fill, all types of backgrounds and all types of people.
Mm,
And I love that we have an episode where really that they're petrified as shit.
And Merlin's in it.
Merlin's in it too, yeah.
Yeah,
Um, was this before or after Merlin? I think it was probably during Merlin.
I think it was during Merlin.
Yeah, 2008.
Yeah.
Blimey. Of course, the probably, in my opinion, the most effective part of the episode is the hostess making the ultimate sacrifice, and
Mm,
nobody knows her name.
yeah.
How tragic.
It's again a really sad. The
Yeah,
sad horror episodes are the best because there's nuance to it.
yeah.
I miss nuance and subtlety in Doctor Who. We don't
So
get that anymore.
now they make them almost a cartoony level of that character. I don't know how to describe it, but it doesn't feel natural.
Yeah, it feels forced.
Yeah.
It feels like,
Here,
oh, this is the emotional moment. We have to cry here.
yeah,
Like, you're supposed to be sad, or you're supposed to be, oh, here's the angry moment. You're supposed to be angry here.
yeah.
It's
And they don't
it's
go
not
further than
allowing
that.
you
It doesn't
to,
explore.
yeah, it doesn't allow you to make your own judgments
No,
on things.
exactly.
It says, oh, this is what this is.
Yeah,
This is how you should feel, but you don't feel that way at all because you're being told to.
exactly. And that's
And
why Midnight is so effective, because it feels so real. I mean, you probably know a Jeffro.
it's just down to earth.
It's
A lot of these episodes are down to earth and like believable, even though
Yeah.
you're watching a sci-fi. It's so believable because you're having these human characters that you have met. You have met these people.
Yeah, really good stuff. And for the longest time, it was my favourite episode of Doctor Who, and it probably might still be.
I don't know anymore what my favorite episode of Doctor Who is. There's too much choice. I just love a lot of Doctor Who.
There is a lot of choice, isn't there?
You're spoilt for choice in this series.
Really are, yeah.
Speaking of spoilt for choice,
Turn left.
and I think my favorite episode in this series, Turn Left.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Again, it's a little goofy with the weird beetle thing, but who cares? It's a plot device.
Yeah.
You can forget about it.
It's
And
fine.
also, possibly the best way I've seen a previous character be reintroduced.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that while Rose is in it, she doesn't overshadow what Donna's doing.
Exactly. We spend a lot of time with Donna, seeing her life before the Doctor, well, without the Doctor. Her friends and family, her job,
Yeah.
all of that stuff. A world that would have been if Donna wasn't there to stop the Doctor from flooding the Ragnos.
Yeah. What if the Doctor wasn't there?
Yeah.
And it's brilliant storytelling, and a lot of what happens later in the episode is really scary because we're kind of seeing that now.
Yeah.
So it's just wonderful storytelling, wonderful sci-fi. Again, incredibly dark, and I like this episode because it's like it's not a reset up button this episode, it's a what if this happened, and the companion and Donna manages to push through it where this didn't happen.
Yeah. And
it means something because she still went through it.
yeah. And she's such a normal person, but she is the most important person probably ever, because
Mm.
if she wasn't there to stop the Doctor from flying the right, he would have died, and that would have happened to the world. It's
Um,
such a dark episode, but I love the bits with I love that scene with Wilf
mm.
saluting
Oh
what's
my
his
gosh.
name?
Oh.
It's happening again.
Oh.
That all that stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that again. That's one of the few episodes that still makes me cry.
It's so good.
And I've watched that one recently as well. So sad.
And then of course we
Um,
get Donna. She sacrifices herself. Make
to
it so
save.
that her past self does go to where she needs to be to meet the Doctor, and those events play out as they should do.
Yep.
Um,
It's
absolutely
oh,
brilliant. Russell T Davies.
it's devastating.
Yeah, it is devastating. What happened?
What happened?
And what do we think about the lead into the Stolen Earth, the Bad Wolf stuff, where every
Um.
piece of text says Bad Wolf, and then they run into the TARDIS, and it's like it's the end of the universe, and the TARDIS is all red. What? How did
I.
that happen?
Okay. Here's the bit. I can't talk about Journey's End or Stolen Earth because I don't remember pretty much anything about it aside from they go to a weird ship where a Jadoon is, and
That's
the Doctor is a double, and Doctor Donna kind of thing, and not Doctor Donna, if she remembers the Doctor, dies. That's pretty much all I remember.
it's the reuniting of everybody in RTD1.
Oh,
The Stolen Earth, yeah.
I did not remember that.
Do you really not remember?
No, I'm good at forgetting things.
Because Harriet Jones comes. Do you not remember Harriet Jones coming back?
No.
Well, because she uses the Mr. Copper Foundation from what's it called, the Subwave Network, the thing that
I
Mr. Copper Foundation.
I don't know what those are.
Oh my! You need to go back and watch this. Oh my
It's
god!
been even though I watched it like 4-ish years ago, I don't remember a single thing.
Really? Oh my god!
I've watched a lot since.
I gathered.
I've been a busy boy.
But it's got everybody. It's got Torchwood and the Sarah Jane Adventures, and
I think I remember Torchwood and Sarah Jane.
yeah, Sarah Jane. Sees Davros again. That's a really big deal.
I don't remember that.
Wow.
I need to rewatch it clearly. But I mean, I think my ratings for those episodes are 10. 10 out of 10.
Okay.
So that does probably tell me something.
You were just there for the vibes.
Just there for the vibes.
Yeah.
I don't remember the vibes though.
Yeah, I'm there for the vibes I don't remember.
I don't remember
You
that.
really don't remember.
No. I think if I watch it now, I'd probably dislike a lot of the episodes.
Do you remember the Meta Crisis at least?
I know the name Metacrisis, but I don't remember.
The Doctor reuniting with Rose in Stolen Earth, getting shot, regenerating, but then forcing that energy into the hand. And
I remember the hand,
yeah,
but I don't
okay,
remember that.
because that is very vital. Absolutely vital.
Shut up.
Donna's trapped in the TARDIS. She does Donna things. Breaks the thing open. The hand turns into a whole body. Then we get the other David Tennant. She also becomes part Time Lord as well.
Yeah, I vaguely remember that.
And for some reason that enables her to flick some switches, make some Daleks rotate. I'm not a fan of that. But
Okay.
that's where they went. Anyway, stuff blows up, explosions.
Close up.
Yeah. End of the series.
I don't think it's really a question, but just S tier.
Yeah, fair enough.
It has issues. It has a bad episode in it, but it has the best run of episodes and the best companion.
It's the most
and the best
consistent
arc.
it's ever been.
Yeah.
and it
It's
never
like,
came close ever again.
what if we did series 1 and those few really good episodes in series 3, but better?
Mm.
It's basically what this series asks. Can we do that? Yes, you can.
And they did it successfully.
They did indeed.
Right.
Now the specials. I think we should go over the specials quickly because I don't have really anything to say on most of them. Next Doctor
David Morrissey's
was
fantastic. That's it.
one of my favorite episodes growing up. I haven't seen it in years. I think the last time I watched it was, oh gosh. I watched it when it aired. I watched it when it was on repeat. I watched it on DVD, I think. Well, I think it might be a decade since I last watched this. It's been a long time. But I do remember really enjoying my time. And also, the Monkey Cybermen. I loved those.
I remember absolutely wanting David Morrissey to be a doctor. Never happened.
I remember David Morrissey was one of my first ever celebrity crushes growing up. So I was obsessed with that episode.
You like the governor from The Walking Dead.
Love the governor. What a man. I think it's a so bad that it's good episode. It's fun. It's got a lot of Christmas joy in there.
Mm.
It's not trying to do anything spectacular. However, the big Cyberman, that's something. Gives me flashbacks to Big Weeping Angel.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So it comes after Planet of the Dead.
Planet of the Dead. I don't remember pretty much anything from Planet of the Dead other than think I enjoyed it when I was younger. You can't not gonna get much.
It's an episode where you just don't need to think too hard about it. Just go along for the ride, quite literally.
Waters of Mars, though.
Blimey.
I rewatched Waters of Mars. I think I watched Waters of Mars in December or something. I can't remember when I watched it, but I remember I watched a few episodes with my parents of Nuwho and Classic Who, and watching Waters of Mars because I hadn't seen it in a very long time. And it's very cliche, but it is a phenomenal episode.
Yeah.
And I love the Time Lord Victorious arc, and I love the consequences that the Doctor has to face. The one time where he thought, yeah, I can do this, and changes history for the worse.
I love that ending. It's devastating.
He just fucks up.
Yeah.
And it's a very impactful ending. Just the moment where you see the Flash outside the building when he's walking away.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that happened, and I was like, oh my gosh.
Like, it's so well done because you get like the multiple angles of it happening as well.
Yeah.
And then there's that really quick camera panning into him.
It's peak sad Doctor Who.
It's
also
brilliant.
the entire concept, just the water on the planet just infects you. And the water is patient line or whatever it was.
Water always wins. I love it.
Incredible line.
It does.
Yeah, it's a really I'm saying really good and incredible and all that, but I can't say anything. I don't know what other word to use than that.
The only thing I don't like about it is because the Time of Victoria stuff is clearly set up for something in the future. But when the End of Time Part 1 begins with the Doctor just being a goofy guy and making and locking the TARDIS like a car to make an Ood laugh, I don't like that.
End of Time. I mean, for me on my IMDb, for Part 1 I have a 10 out of 10. I don't know if I agree with that now.
I definitely don't agree with that.
And then Part 2 it's like a 5 out of 10. I disagree with that now. I think it's much lower. Overall for me, End of Time is again one of the worst episodes of Doctor Who. The only good bits is with Wilf. The Master is cringe as hell, and I can't stand the regeneration. When he says, I don't want to go, I just find it... I laugh whenever I watch it. It's funny to me.
I don't know. I think I like the regeneration, but I don't like the farewell tour. It drags on.
When I was younger, I definitely did like it. I definitely did. But
I love the bit with Sarah Jane. and
Oh
Wilf.
no, I just don't care for
See,
this episode.
the best part of that farewell tour was probably the Doctor giving Nobles a lottery ticket that he knows will win. But I love that. I love all that stuff. With the Nobles. It's funny. Everything good in this, most of the good stuff is the Nobles.
Mm-hmm.
In the end of time.
Mm.
I don't know what I think about the main threat being everybody looks like John Sim.
Oh gosh,
I'm not a fan of that. Not at all.
I love that. I loved that as a kid. I remember
Yeah.
watching that in like I think last year or 2 years ago, and just being like, "What?"
You know, if the kids like it, then it's worked. But that Doctor Who is a family show.
But it is a family show, so it can be dark, and
Yeah.
this is just a complete opposite.
Like some
And
of
also,
it
is the
is
Master like
dark.
a cannibal in this?
Some of it is dark because the Master's a cannibal.
It's so cringe.
Yeah.
I think these can go and see if you're fine with
Really?
that. It's not
I feel like
like
Waters of Mars makes. I don't know. It's one episode out of 5, isn't it?
yeah,
So
it's one episode of 5.
it's a shame that it sort of went out like that.
Mm,
But
no,
Wilf being promoted to main companion for the end of time was the best decision they could have made for that episode.
indeed.
That is RTD 1, 2005 to 2010. Boom.
That is boom.
That is our
Um,
tier list for RTD 1. So
yeah,
let us know what you think. If you agree, if you disagree, maybe I don't know. Just let us know what you think.
yeah. I'm intrigued to see what other people think of this and what other
Yeah.
ones are, because I know that some of these series and some of this are going to be completely different for some people. Mostly series 2. I could see that being very low for some people.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in part 2 where we rank the Moffat era. See you in a bit.
Bye.